From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. And able to get this out to the 25. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a second down and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback laying on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Purdy. Being chased out left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Purdy from the gun on third down. That is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 31 yards. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point.
I never watched that number 2 movie.
end zone, because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Purdy will throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Complete at the 1. And he is in to make it 16-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go. First quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Montgomery on the counter. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll try the air now with Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Here's 3rd and 7. Now it's gone. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
We're good. We're good. Hold on. Check.
Here we go on fourth. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Buying time to his left. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Hello?
Richmond will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Shotgun now with Purdy.
Quick game, I just got tournament going on.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
My back was very tough.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Huh?
Just a yard on the first
What?
down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job.
Can't hear what they're saying.
Strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Purdy now to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
You're down 2 touchdowns.
No
you just
number
know defensively, you
stuff
absolutely
number.
have to come up with a
It's
big
all
play.
good.
That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. On 4th down, here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout.
Like me, fucking A, I need to do that all the time.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line.
I am almost.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey taking it in for 4 yards out. And the Niners are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And Unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And that one will fall incomplete.
22-0.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this
I need
first
to
half.
score in 30
So
seconds.
following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that will be incomplete.
First round, fucking
Would have been a
busted,
big
dude.
hitter if they had connected.
Fucking I'm just
Instead,
running.
it's
Fuck
second
this
down.
shit. Dark Christian.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. That one let go deep for Laporta. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Now Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Goff now to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deommodore Lenoir. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in the